Hello, Glenn Parker High Vibration Foundation. I just wanted to share an idea. And it is really the idea that there is nothing wrong, that everything is perfect, and that creation, everything in creation is fundamentally neutral. And that you give it meaning. So nothing has meaning. Life is meaningless. You put the meaning on it that you want. And a lot of times we put a negative meaning on things because we think that that is the requirement. We've been taught that maybe by teachers or clergymen or what we've seen on the news or whatnot. But it is all an independent and never-ending journey. There is no reason to be unhappy. There's no reason to be angry. You put those things there. You put those things that you might be angry about. You put those things that you might actually be upset about. You put those things that are pissing you off, that are getting in the way, to test yourself. To see if you could come to a point to realize that you put them there. And if you could be okay with them being there, they no longer show up anymore because they energetically have served their purpose and they can move on. Whatever that happens to be, whether it's a person or that dog that barks all the time, or that person that pisses you off in the office, or that street light that just doesn't let you get through. It is your universe and you are putting everything in your universe there. It's just that simple. And so you're organizing everything on your greater consciousness level. Human mind can never do that. It's not designed to do that. It's only designed to know what's happening right now. And everything that is happening, everything that will happen in the linear time sense is something that you've constructed through an energy state that you wanted to experience, something that you wanted to experience to take away for your soul. On a higher level, you wanted to have those experiences to see what it would be like, because you're an immortal being in a timeless reality who, with a whole bunch of your friends, went to an earth plane and said, let's go and try something out that's new. How exciting an idea to go to a place and pretend that I could die and that I might not ever exist again. And to do that with a whole bunch of my friends. Since I am an immortal being and I know that there's not that is a false item, and that, you know, the death experience is really just a transition back into non-physical, into love, into infinite love, why would I ever fear that? And we've come to a time where you can actually remember that now. And if you're looking at something that's pissing you off, and you can go back into a state to remember that you're an immortal being, that is a new point of view, and that's the point of view you wanted to accept. Now, if that thing still pisses you off, it still pisses you off, right? It is what it is. But you can now step back and go, but I put that there, and I'm pissed off at it, but I put that there. So if I put that there and I'm pissed off at it, how does that make any sense? That doesn't make any sense. So you have to dig into your core belief systems. What do I believe about this thing that's pissing me off? And, well, do I believe that it could disappear if I finally am okay with that thing? So that means that the energy state inside, it starts to reflecting on the outside, because it is a reflection of your internal vibration. Everything you see is physically put there by you. It is your own universe, and only you in it. You're creating it as an illusion, as a mirror, as a reflection, to entertain yourself and to have an experience. And it is very real as an experience, so why not have the best experience possible? So if you can step back and say, hey, I put that there. And there's tons of tools to work through your belief systems. There's tools by Abraham-Hicks, there's tools by Bashar, there's tools by Eckhart Tolle, and I've gone over this in other videos. Find the ones that resonate with you. But you, as a state of being, just need to hold in your mind that you are an immortal being and that you put that there, and just examine it and go, I'm still pissed off at it, and I'm okay with that, because I am pissed off at it, and that is the way it is. But I'm also an immortal being, and I'm looking at this, and it doesn't seem to be quite as important as it once was. Maybe on a scale to 1 to 10, it was a 10, and then I saw this video by Glenn and all these other people that are talking about this, telling me that I'm an immortal being and that I put it there, and I'm going to examine that idea. And maybe it's an 8 now, kind of going to a 7, because I'm starting to think that's silly to be angry at it. It is kind of silly to be angry at something that I put there. I'm kind of angry at that idea. Oh, well, good. This is an experience. This is what you wanted. You're putting those things there to kind of sort them out and to go through your belief system. So go through your belief systems, see why do you believe that thing is pissing you off? What's going on in your greater consciousness? What belief systems did you put there? You put layers upon layers and layers upon layers of belief systems to be able to go through. So, I don't believe I need to take care of that person anymore because, that's an abusive relationship. And you've resolved that. I've had that experience and I don't want that for myself anymore. I've gone into this and, vanilla ice cream is not my favorite ice cream anymore. It kind of pisses me off and I just want, I want to have mint chocolate chip today because that's good for me. And those are your personal decisions to make. And, I'm not going to go to that particular ice cream stand because that person looks at me funny or, I'm attracted to them and that's not good because I'm married or whatever. Examine all these belief systems and that's what you put them there for. There are endless combinations of these things, as there are endless combinations of beings. So there's always a tailored, unique experience to every person. So enjoy it. What I'm saying is enjoy the process. Enjoy it. And as you recognize these things, that you are an immortal being and this thing is pissing you off, stop and catch yourself and say, hey, it's still pissing you off. You can't change that at the time because it is a belief system that you haven't figured it out yet. And just be good with that. Hey, it's pissing me off, but I recognize that it's pissing me off. So, and maybe examine it, but just be good with that. I put it there, so okay. I'm still going to be pissed off about it, and maybe I'm not going to be quite as pissed off about it because I know I did put it there, and I'm starting to believe I did put it there, and I do believe that I put it there, whichever of those apply. But I'm no longer going to be quite as upset. Just soften it a little bit. And there's some really good tools from Gary Renard from the Book of Miracles that, I'm an immortal spirit, this body is just an image. Things like that you can go, like little mantras. There's mantras from anything and everything. And then, I'm an immortal spirit. This body is just an image. It has nothing to do with what I really am. And you're like, oh, which is another idea of what I'm conveying now. I'm like, oh, well, okay. Well, if that's the case, then I guess that isn't quite as important as it was before. So basically, taking away energy. Because, anger and being upset and fear is the same energy as excitement and joy and all those. It's just being translated by the human mind in a different way and being experienced physically in the body is more about, rather than, a good flow. So just be easier on yourself. Be easier on the whole process is what I'm saying. Be nicer to yourself and recognize that there is nothing wrong, that everything is okay. And when you recognize everything is okay, even though something might be pissing you off, you're at the point of paradox. So, okay, well, what do I believe? Why is this pissing me off? What's coming up? What belief system do I have that says that this can't just disappear overnight or within a moment from my life experience? And there might be an echo that comes back as a test, for instance, because space-time has echoes. Maybe I'll put it there to see if I have really energetically changed. But I do recognize that now as an independent entity and as a human being that I am putting things there, and there's a lot more of me than I'm actually recognizing. So I guess I can be okay with that, and I'll start examining more of my belief systems. And then the next time it happens, you go, oh, well, that didn't really piss me off. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. I want more of that. And you start to get hungry for the next thing, something pissed me off. Now I can examine my belief systems and disassemble that some more and have a better life experience and get more of the things that I want and have more synchronicity and have more money if that's what you want, or have more lovers if that's what you want, or have more trips around the world and go see different states if that's what you want. All those things. Because now when you're starting to get all that energetic clutter out from being pissed off, you open up all that energy conduit for the things that you want. Because when things pissing you off, the things that you want are invisible to you. So I'm just going to let you know now that if you're pissed off a lot of the time, or if things are bugging you and you're not digging into your core belief systems, you're missing out on all kinds of good stuff. So just sit back and examine more of what you can, as much as you can. that is fun for you. Do it in a timeline that is fun for you. Don't sit there for hours upon hours upon hours toiling over things if it's not fun for you, because then that isn't a joyous life experience either. So it is balance in all these things as well. So I hope that was helpful. I rattled on for 10 minutes about that. But I think it is an important topic, and I do say it different ways, and I present it in different ways, and I approach it in different ways because it is exceptionally important, and I'm hoping people will grasp on to whatever version works for them, and go out and seek some of these tools, or have conversations with me, or have conversations with someone, and ferret out some of these things, and sit and take some time and ferret some of these things out for yourself. So thank you very much. Love and light. Again, coaching sessions an hour for business coaching, spiritual coaching, life coaching. Always happy to talk. I do think I need a radio show because I do love talking to people. If there's so many online venues out there, that I'm going to do a little research. I think high vibration radio is in the future. Keep an eye out for that. Thank you very much. Love and light, and have a fantastic day.